going on, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Just My Opinion for my She-Hulk attorney at law recap and review for episode 3, titled The People versus Emil Blonsky. Want to let you know, if this is the first time finding me, that this is going to be spoiler-filled. I'm going to spoil it up, down, left, right, in, and out as if you've already seen me. So you have been warned, and if you happen to like the video, please go ahead and give me that thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, helping your boy reach this next large milestone of 50,000 subscribers. Another great episode. I did see the first 4, and this one was one of my favorites because we finally get an answer on why Emil Blonsky, the Abomination, was fighting in Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings last year. I remember that really did piss me off because I was like, what is the point of this? I really don't understand. It's not making any sense. But now we have that answer. But the question is, are you satisfied with that answer, or do you think it's a bunch of crap? Now, at the very beginning of this episode right here, we have Jennifer Walters going into the cell of Abomination, trying to figure out what's going on. And this is the first time we've seen this man since 2008. So I want to ask you guys, look at his mannerisms. Look at the body language. Look at the way he is carrying himself. Of course, he is not as in shape as he was in 2008. He has been locked up in this facility, so he doesn't have access to all types of workout equipment and all that stuff. But Emil Blonsky, you know, Tim Roth is a fantastic actor. You know, he was a threat in The Incredible Hulk in 2008 when he was in his Emil human form and also in his Abomination form, of course. And so after, you know, how long has it been? 2015? Was it 2008, 2018, that's 10. And was it 14, 15? I can't do math right now, but that was a while ago, you know, and it's completely different right now. So are you satisfied with the way that Tim Roth, Emil Blonsky, is carrying himself right now, or are you a bit disappointed? And another thing, I do like all the fourth wall breaking that we're getting from Jennifer Walters. I mean, she just letting y'all know, just like, hey, this is not just a cameo show. This is my show too. I know that we are getting a ton of cameos, but you know, this is my show. Don't you guys forget. And also, guys, I love the way that they're covering everything in the news on these shows. I find that very entertaining as well. I don't know why, but it just kind of gives me a good sense of reality and how this all kind of relates to real life. And it's just kind of fascinating to me. But what is not fascinating is the reception from some of these people online, these sensitive crybabies that don't want anything different. They want everything the same. Now, I will say this, there are some points that people make that are valid. I mean, I'm down for diversity and all that, but I don't want it to be forced. I do want it to be organic, just like the next great person out there. But this right here, just, wow, someone found a reason to cancel. What else we got? No more female superheroes, please. Why are you turning every superhero into a girl? I mean, I don't know. How many superheroes do we have that are women? We have, well, I just said there's more men. I don't really feel like going down the list right now. But I like to mix it up. I like to mix it up. And I like how they're putting in this in the show right now because it's annoying in real life. It's annoying going through these comments and seeing stupid stuff like this. And I'm not talking about when people make an actual valid point or a character is an actual Mary Sue, but that's not the case for every character, every female character, or every character of color, if you ask me. Now, it is nice to see Wong and kind of give an explanation about everything that's going on. That's cool right there. But in the episode, but what I could have done without is this whole subplot. Well, I like Pug here, and Dennis, the womanizer, the misogynistic guy that is in the office, you know, him thinking that he actually dated the real Megan Thee Stallion, and you know, he's being impersonated by this shape-shifting dwarf or elf, or I forgot exactly what they're called, but I could have done without this. I mean, I like all of my goofiness and silliness and stuff, but to me, that it just, you know, it didn't help the story at all. Now, Jennifer Walters did come and save the day towards the end because she was a witness to her colleague Pub, but for the most part, if we're going to get all these side cases that doesn't have to do with other major Marvel characters, leave it out. Let's make it significant. You know, Emil Blonsky, that is a main character. That is significant. That is going to carry on into the rest of She-Hulk, into the rest of Hulk, into the rest of the MCU. This shape-shifting Asgardian, that's only going to continue in the MCU for jokes and comedy, you know, and then it has to be funny. But was this funny to y'all? Like I said, I could have done without it. I could have done without it. But, and What do y'all think about her too? She's kind of funny but annoying at the same time. But y'all let me know what you think. We also got the answer on who the 7 pen pals were. A lot of people were thinking that this was going to be the Thunderbolts, and I kind of wonder if people are going to be disappointed in that. But we're here in the court hearing, going through everything, and it is kind of filler, you know, with the other people being witnesses. And you know, I'm not complaining about that, but at the same time, with these episodes so short and me wanting to see other things, I'm like, can we please get past all this, you know? But you got, this is what I'm talking about. He, you know, leads a guided meditation and yoga for the prisoners. Not that big a deal, but I'm just saying, can we get to the good stuff? Can we get to the good stuff? And that's your boy Wong, you know, popping up. And he did his thing. He did his thing. I really do like Wong in this episode, but I got to be honest, I don't like what they did with him in the next episode, in episode 4, but we can talk about that next week. But your boy Wong right here, he's doing his thing, and I offer him asylum at the Comertage, which is lovely this time of year. And I'm perfectly fine with all this. I am. Interesting Sorcerer Supreme. You guys let me know what you think. Another thing that just kind of annoyed me though is like, I don't like when people are just so damn dramatic. Like people screaming and like, damn, he didn't break out like they getting excited. But I'm just like, shit, relax. He didn't break out of nothing yet, you know, calm down, you know. But I don't know, I've never had a giant, big rage Hulk monster transform in front of me, but I just kind of thought it was a little extra. You know, it didn't ruin the episode for me, but I was just coming out like, come on, y'all, like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Now, this scene right here where Jennifer Walters is becoming a witness for her colleague right here, Mr. Pug, the poop master in the office. If she did not come back, if she did not circle back around for this subplot right here, this would have been completely wasted. Because like I said earlier, it's like, I mean, if you're going to have, this is a sitcom, this is a show about a lawyer, attorney at law, court proceedings. So of course you're going to have scenes in court. But if we're going to have them, I want them to involve Jennifer because she's the main titular character. Got that with her helping out Blonsky. But initially I was like, why are we here? I don't want to see this. But, you know, she did come circle back around. But at the same time, I still feel like we didn't need this. This could have been screen time to develop another interesting character in the MCU that people want to see. Whether that's the Wrecking Crew, which we're going to talk about in a little bit, Titania, Daredevil, or any other character that can come pop up in this medium. So I don't know. Am I tripping? You guys let me know what you think, or if I'm being nitpicky, you know, but that is just kind of something that bothered me. Again, I just didn't need this elf. But there you go. Your girl, Megan Thee Stallion, coming through with all the pink on, you know. And there's only one Megan Thee Stallion. I ain't mad at it. Look at the faces, too. That was that's hilarious. I forgot all about that right there. But yeah, we are back in court right now, and Blonsky gets free. He has to never turn into the Abomination again, and he also has to wear some type of power dampener. But, you know, we know that he's going to transform into the Abomination again because we've seen that in the trailers. You know, he was at some type of function, I think, with some large tuxedo on, so that's going to be interesting as well. But yeah, he's going to have a nice smashing session with all of his 7 pen pals. And this was also kind of creepy, y'all. It reminds me of Midsommar. I don't know if y'all saw that movie a few years ago, but that haunted me for a long ass time, and I did not like it. But Abomination is out of there, and they're covering it on the news right now. We're going to get her secret to diet and exercise. And she was like, what? And so I don't know. I just really love the news coverage. But she's at home right now, guys, and we have some new villains popping up. She forgot that she can transform to She-Hulk, and we have the Wrecking Crew right here, the Wrecking Crew. And it's interesting. She was making a joke talking about, hey, where did y'all get those weapons? Did you rob an Asgardian construction worker? And they said yes. So for one, I really hope that they do go into where they got those weapons. But another thing, think about this. Even though these are just normal humans that cannot touch She-Hulk, they do have powered up weapons, you know, from Asgard apparently. And those were still ineffective against Jennifer Walters. I mean, I would think that they would be effective to some degree, you know, because they're Asgardian, but they held no candle to her at all. And so I'm really wondering, you know, where these weapons came from. Of course, we're going to be able to see more of the Wrecking Crew. You know, there was a, you know, big group of characters in the comics and the animation and all that stuff. And if you don't know, they're going to power up later on as well in some way. And I'm really excited to see how they get into that right there. But she can just continue to kick their ass and they can't get the blood sample. But I want to know, and I think that dude's name was Thunder or Thunderbolt, but not Thunderbolt, I forgot exactly what his name was, but he was like, the boss is going to be mad. Who was the boss? I'm really curious to know who the boss is. Who do y'all think the boss is? But they get out of there and she looks in the mirror and was like, man, this is going to be a hard life for me. you know, I can't just do this. And so that was just a nice little reflection point right there. And we're at the end of the episode, but of course we got to show that Megan Thee Stallion popping that thing in the office. This was kind of funny. You know, first time I saw it, I was like a little annoyed, but you know, it was funny. They had to throw that in there. And so there you go. She-Hulk popping it like it's hot. Pop, lock, and drop it. Pop, lock, and drop it. There you go. And I did kind of laugh. She was like, I will kill for you, Megan Thee Stallion. That's kind of crazy right there. And, you know, Megan was like, you know, back it up, dial it back. I will kill for you, Megan Thee Stallion. Dial it back. You know, then it cuts to the rest of the credits. But guys, that's the episode. What did you think? Did you enjoy it? Did you hate it? Are you somewhere in the middle? We are 3 episodes in right now in this Marvel action comedy. And let me know what you think. You know, I did enjoy these first 3 episodes, but I will be honest with you, I did not like episode 4. I could be wrong. You know, you guys may love it, but make sure you subscribe to the channel if you want to get more of my She-Hulk content. But guys, for now, that is just my opinion. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you did like the video, please go ahead and give me that thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. And if you subscribe, you're going to get all of this lovely, lovely content right here. But guys, again, I just want to thank you so much for tuning in. And before you go, don't forget that my name is Brandon Keith Avery, and that's just my opinion. Peace.